Alright, so in this video I was looking at a minute ago, Rush Limbaugh accused the left. Now, of course, I'm not a leftist, really. I guess. I'm libertarian, so really I'm further right than he is, but he accused the left of wanting to destroy America and that they are, quote, the enemy. And this is a good example of why I could give a shit what Rush Limbaugh says. And to be fair, to be honest, I used to like Rush Limbaugh, or I don't know. I think deep down I always kind of knew he was full of shit, but he could be very entertaining. I'll just put it like that. And he has a cool show. It is entertaining. It's something to something to do if you're like at work during the day, and I think it's just fun for people to listen to. And he can be funny. With that being said, it is rather ironic to have someone like Rush Limbaugh preach to the left about them wanting to destroy America or them being our enemy, when Rush Limbaugh supports something like the Patriot Act. So what is it that makes America America? The United States Constitution. The very principles and concept of liberty are completely eroded and destroyed with the U.S. Patriot Act. So how can someone like Rush Limbaugh, with a straight face, get away with attacking leftists who, many leftists, do not support the Patriot Act? Now, granted, I'm sure a lot of leftists only hated the wars because of President Bush. Maybe they only hate the Patriot Act because of President Bush. But there are some who may actually be somewhat principled. So let's get to the meat of it here. The U.S. Patriot Act allows the government to search and seize Americans' papers and effects without probable cause to assist in terror investigation. Now, what I ask here is, what about the terror our government causes? Conservatives are supposed to be against a tyrannical big government, big federal government. In this case, we don't seem to have that with Rush Limbaugh. Maybe it's the OxyContin, I don't know. The government may jail Americans indefinitely without a trial. Again, the only thing that really defines America is liberty, equality, equal justice under the law. How can we allow our federal government to become tyrannical and terrorize its citizens in order to prosecute a war on terror? It's illogical, it's inconsistent, it's illogical, it's immoral, it's wrong, it's unconstitutional, it's illegal. I'll tell you how we've allowed it. Emotion. Fear and emotion. To assist in terror investigation, the government may monitor religious and political institutions without suspecting criminal activity. Tyranny. The government may monitor conversations between attorneys and clients in federal prisons and deny lawyers to Americans accused of crimes. The government may prosecute librarians or keepers of any other records if they tell anyone the government subpoenaed information related to a terror investigation. Americans may be jailed without being charged or being unable to confront witnesses against them. U.S. citizens labeled unlawful combatants have been held incommunicado and refused attorneys. Now, what am I saying here? I'm saying what I've always said, and I'm going to keep saying it. If we wish to remain a free and open society, we must change our foreign policy to one of non-intervention, or else we're going to lose our free society. And then at that point, what is it we're fighting for? Why would any U.S. citizen fight for the Patriot Act? Why do we care what the terrorists do, really? I mean, if we're just going to terrorize ourselves through the federal government. Because they want to come here and destroy our freedoms, remember? So why are we destroying our own freedoms, Rush?